Good evening, folks. I'm the voice of dog. With me is Raucus. Hello.
Hello.
We are back with the Red Strings Club. We're just having a rousing conversation about The Simpsons. And now, to something less nihilistic.
The opposite of The Simpsons.
So, let's discuss what's going on in this game so far. We did the first two clients, which means we were introduced to this cyberpunk world, and Donovan here on the right runs the bar, and his friend slash boyfriend Brandeis is the decker slash hacker slash operative who does jobs and such. And this android here crashes through the door one night, and they look through the memory banks and find out that it is owned by Supercontinent, a body modification company. They create mods for people's physiology that can do various things, like increase your sex appeal, or, heighten your online charisma, or shut down your social conscience, things like that.
I would like those mods. Maybe not that last one. That last one sounds bad.
Yeah, I would like some of those mods. I'd take
But I'd
a
be more
couple.
charismatic and sexy, like in a heartbeat.
Yeah, why
Give
not? They didn't say how it achieves that, but who cares? It's magic cyberpunk shit. It just does it. So what happens is that one of the clients in the implant clinic is a rogue agent from Proxima who does jobs against corporations and such, and pretty much is fighting the man, so to speak.
Down with capitalism.
Yeah, and they gave Akara here, the android, some new modifications to install in Supercontinent's COO and CFO. Yeah, they're literally Shadowrunners. I was just trying to use a different term, but that's what they do. It's Shadowrun. As we install some new mods into some of the boards, what do you call the top tier of staff at like a big corporation?
The chairs, the chairman,
the board,
the rich fucks.
As we install some mods in the board, the rogue agent gets wind of a plan that Supercontinent is unveiling very soon, something called social psych welfare, which is going to affect everybody that has modifications without any kind of agreement, because everyone has agreed to the terms and service. It's completely legal. We've already determined that. Everyone is going to be affected by this, and it's supposed to keep you at your best all the time. That's what it says on the tin. Our character Donovan has doubts, and there was some debate over whether or not it'll affect creativity, whether or not you'll still be human. A lot of big questions that we can't really answer, but are really worth asking if we're going to unveil something that affects, 30-40% of the population? So, after figuring out this plot, social psych welfare, the agent was killed by the automated defenses, and Akara was shot. And then it ended up in the Red Strings Club, somehow. So now, we are making drinks for a variety of supercontinent bigwigs in an effort to get enough information on them so we can do a heist and stop social psych welfare from happening. And that's where we are in the story. Did I miss anything big?
No, not that I can recall, but it's been over a year since I played this game, so your memory is much fresher than mine.
Right.
That all sounds good, though.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that's coming to my mind is I recall something about Donovan can't leave the room. He's bound to this bar somehow.
Donovan is physically disabled in a way. I think his knee. There's something wrong with his knees. Like, he can walk without the aid of a cane, and he doesn't have any implants. But he was also hit with some kind of drug that makes you reject all implants. So he can't cyberize himself to do anything about his condition.
Okay.
And it was Proxima who did that to him, and he kind of holds a grudge against them for that.
That's what it was. Also, I remember when I played it, I had a question about, the name, and I've since looked into it, and this is apparently a pretty big thing that I just never knew.
The red string of fate?
Yeah, the red thread of fate, or the red thread of marriage, as it's called. I'm reading from the Wikipedia page, is an East Asian belief originating from Chinese mythology. It's commonly thought of as an invisible red cord around the finger of those that are destined to meet one another in a certain situation as they are their true love. Aw.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Donovan and Brandeis, they're so good for each other.
So we just met Gost, a guy in a skull mask who says he can get anything as long as it's not alive or a weapon. So we asked him for some special liqueurs.
Some fancy booze.
But Akara can't really get a read on that guy because he's supposed to be like a demon or something. Like, there's some supernatural element to this. It's kind of cool. It's a character flaw. No one likes a know-it-all, Akara. I'll try to fail more often so you can feel more confident. No, Akara.
Fuck up more.
I've heard of him before. None of my contacts treated with him directly, but we'd all heard the legends. Bizarre smuggler who can get you anything you want in less than 24 hours, which is good because we are on a very strict time limit. Gost is also a reference to a musical artist called Gost that the developers like.
Does the musical artist also wear a skull mask?
Maybe.
Let's see.
Gost is not the only supernatural dealer around. A client is approaching the club.
Oh, damn straight they do.
Background check? Larissa Robilliard, age 29, marketing director at Supercontinent Limited. Marketing director. It's time for marketing. Do you know her? She's one of the wildest night beasts a Neon has ever witnessed.
This character.
Yup. I love you. Me too. It's been 5 days since your last visit.
Larissa's great.
Did you actually count the days? Like every bartender in this town. Sorry I haven't been here sooner. It's been a hectic week at work. Haven't set foot in the bar in 3 days already. Just turning the game down a bit. Oh yeah, Finger Spit is excellent. I really like the soundtrack for this game.
Also, the side stream died while we're on.
Oh, okay. I've heard many of my colleagues have been visiting the Red Strings Club as of late. So unfair. Came here as soon as I finished tying up loose ends at the office. May have to rebrand if my only clientele are going to be core breed bastards. Please don't. It's one of the few real places left to have a drink in this city. Although, if you actually rebrand, you have my card, right? You never miss an opportunity. I love my job. You have any of my stuff left? I'm fully stocked on your stuff. Don't you want to have a place like that?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Where it's like, wow, you haven't been here in a week. That's wild. Here's your favorite cigarette that has pink smoke.
There was a TV show in the aughts called Becker, where Ted Danson played a curmudgeonly doctor.
I think I remember that show. I didn't watch it, but
It was a fun show. One of the gimmicks though was he was a doctor and he smoked, but like he understood that was a weird combination of things to do.
No,
So
it's not.
He kept,
It's not at all for such a stressful job.
It should be. So he would keep his cigarettes in the cash register at the diner. That was his hangout and like the main set piece for the show. So he would just walk straight in, go behind the counter, get his cigarettes and lighter out of the register and light up, and then sit down at the bar. It was his like usual entrance.
Like Kramer busting through the door.
Yeah. Arguably more welcome than Kramer.
Yeah, I would hope so. So Diana and Nema came here yesterday. That was a consultant engineer. I'm sorry, a contract engineer? Or a consultant engineer? I'm not sure which. Maybe both? I think she's on contract as a consultant engineer. And Nema Kos, who is a corporate lawyer for Supercontinent. Those are the two we interviewed already. You have to explain to me how you pull so many strings without leaving the counter. I told you 100 times. This club is haunted.
Spooky ghosts.
I'm a prisoner of the red strings. Yeah, very. Yeah, he plays it up a bit, but he's not entirely. He's happy, but I think he kind of wants to know what's out there as well, and it's not easy for him to go out there.
Does he want to adventure in the Great Wide somewhere?
I don't know. That's not a thing that ever gets resolved in this game. You won't ever stop spouting that mystic crap, huh? It's great marketing, though.
Does he want more than just this provincial life?
I'll ascribe that to your charisma. Are you in the mood to share some intel with me, then? Oh, I'm absolutely in the mood. However, you're right that this is quite the delicate matter. So why don't we spice things up a little? I'd love to see your magic at work, but you always end up getting me horny, and I spill everything you want to know. Sorry. So here's the deal. You can ask me whatever you want, but before each question, you have to serve me a drink. And you can't repeat cocktails.
Get me drunk and horny.
We have madness, euphoria, depression, and lust. What are we going for? Oh, and we also have this, the amnesia pill.
Yeah, yeah, that's an interesting mechanic. Those are the ones you get from answering the questionnaires correctly, right?
Yeah, so we got 9 out of 10 on both customers. So that's enough to get the pill. So I used the first one on Namie, and now we got another one.
And the pill makes them forget the last question you asked. If you
no, it makes them forget everything that you asked, so you can start
Great.
over.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So we can get, instead of 4 questions, we can get 7 questions out of this. So
where do you want to start?
Let's go Euphoria. Damn, I did that perfect. Not that, though.
And
Ding.
tink.
Holy fucking yes! This is the best fucking drink I've had in my life! Alright, so in Euphoria state. Our questions are, how are you going to convince people to swallow SPW and when? Have you met Supercontinent's new CEO? Any marketing ideas for the Akara androids? Or are you aware of the Joanna Septis situation? Yeah, what would she be euphoric about? Probably marketing. She really does like her job.
She loves her fucking job.
So
absolutely loves her job.
Oh! Akara androids, they're just adorable. Haven't seen them in person, just concept art. Well, okay, you... Never mind. No, shh. Don't tell her. It's supposed to be a secret.
I just think they look good in a vest is all.
I've been too busy with the amazing SPW. Can already foresee how Akara is going to be a glorious project to work on. Happy to see you excited. I love the guy who's in charge of its development, Dr. Edgar Coldstream. You know him? You two should meet. Two of the most sexy men I know in the same room. You're gonna love each other!
Edgar.
Trying to see, like, what's her body language right now. She's tapping and tapping.
So, I have heard from a number of pseudo-psychologist wannabe types that fidgety leg is a external sign of sexual frustration.
Oh, okay. I mean, I have no idea if that's true. It probably isn't. But it's the kind of thing that Deconstruct Team might have also heard and put in. Yes. Yes, we do want to meet Edgar Coldstream. I want more drinks.
More booze.
Oh, right. Imagine you only have four alcohols in your bar, and one of them is absinthe.
Ugh, that's a very lit.
We had the absinthe discussion last stream, but yeah, no one was a fan in chat.
Yeah.
What an arresting drink. Wait, what does that mean? Arresting. Bracing?
Striking, eye-catching, denoting a person or agency that seizes... No, that's probably not it. Striking and eye-catching.
Okay. Makes me think of how we identify with our clothes and words.
Sobering, but in a drunk way.
Oh, is she talking about... Oh, I didn't realize that she was, like, talking about gender here. Or maybe she's not. But it seems like now, in this light... She's talking in a very general sense, but you could definitely apply it to gender.
And... yes. Given the character, I mean, I could see that being a thing.
Yeah. The same way my shoes aren't me, other people aren't me either.
Okay, now you've just gone clearly into, like, drunk ramble mode. We're not the same, man.
But we're the same. You get it? Right? Let's listen to some Molly Hatchet. Yeah. So if shoes, dress, toes, and lipstick aren't me, but in some way together they are, we could say that in the map is not the territory. We could say that in some way you are me too, no? Okay, yeah, this state's gonna be tricky to deal with. But maybe with the proper questions, we can get some good info. What emotion are we in? Hang on. Someone wants to see Joanna.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you aware of the Joanna Septa situation? You mean her transition into a new life form? Pardon me? She's now an avatar of lunacy. Her wings in shambles participate towards her demise. Her mind is lost, her soul is furious, her body betrayed her. Will you be the one to heal her? Or will you culture ultimate disaster? I'll stick with bartending, thanks. Kill this metaphor with another drink, then. Gladly.
Murder.
Alright, that got us nothing. So... vodka. Vodka and absinthe.
Yum. Never, no, thank you, not no. Ugh.
Whoa!
Oops. Just tip a little of that onto the floor.
Just waste some of that. Did you... I'm sure we read these when you played, but the drink descriptions are like... This is the good shit.
Yeah, this is the upper, like, attic shelf fucking bottles.
Like, they even make vodka sound, subtle, earthy nut flavors. In vodka?
I thought the point of vodka was I want to get drunk, but I don't want to taste it.
Yeah, it's good these things are magic, because otherwise... Why can't you just stick to beautiful feelings, Donnie? Sadness isn't ugly, Larissa. Like meeting your raw self. You're the only person that's seen me cry since I was a teen.
I've had a moment.
How are you going to convince people to swallow SPW, and when? You're an asshole for making me feel miserable while you do it, you know? Feel pretty proud of the work we did with this one. I don't feel like telling you shit about it now, sorry.
Go fuck yourself, Donovan. I'll season you over here with the witch.
I'll serve you a fun drink with this special pill inside it.
Oop.
I will use the brain pill.
I can't.
Look, it's just a game.
It's just a game.
Parody. Tell me about Gene Psych and I'll serve you a fun drink.
We only roofie our customers to gain more information.
You know our code name for the marketing plan? Knowing's what I do for a living. Thought it was so cool. Now I feel like it's shit and it's gonna fail thanks to you. The idea was to plan everything like a celebration or something. SPW is gonna be a free update so we don't have to actually sell it. Yeah, you're doing it without telling anybody.
Yeah, that always works out so great and works out beautifully.
So there's this cool video about entering a new world of love and peace. Oh man. Marketing. Sounds so dumb right now. Yeah, it does. Like, it sounds like we talked last time about how this could be, you know, a constructive thing for some people. Like a digital mood regulator in your brain. That could be helpful for people.
I could use that very much.
The BAS even agreed to put the doomsday clock 2 minutes back, you know? What? Wow.
Oh man, if I could just fucking like have a little app on my phone that's be like, okay, I need to put this fucking anxiety away for a night so I can get some shit done.
Yeah, maybe a thing you can just switch on and off. I don't know. PTSD? Yeah.
God, absolutely. Oh my god.
I shouldn't be encouraging you since I'm super against SPW. That sounds like a super powerful move. Much as it pains me to say it, yes, you are amazing, Larissa. I feel like thanking you, but you got me down in the first place, so fuck you. No dates for Donnie, then? You're relentless, huh? A couple of weeks from now. 2 weeks. You better find a new cause. Oops.
All right, time to make the horny drink.
It's the horny drink, but you're not going to remember a drink.
Yeah.
It doesn't help. Oh, wait, no, that's not right. Don't ignore that ignore that little bit of absinthe in there. It's just a splash. What? Did I break it? Hang on.
You broke it. But fortunately, the pill didn't.
The pill did not dissolve. You have to earn each pill with a pop quiz, so they're very limited. If I recall correctly, her favorite is tequila. Because they're going to ask us that. Oh, balls.
Didn't make enough.
It's fine, we'll get there. It's going to be a real full glass, full of vodka.
So much vodka. So much tequila.
It's a good...
Vodka and tequila, even.
Vodka and tequila sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah. What do you even call that? That's.
You've actually done it. Did what? Ask a question or fuck me already.
So, out of curiosity, I went and checked out your upload for the Essays on Empathy stream to see if they censored that one game, and YouTube, as of like an hour ago, it's still there. So,
censored what?
The stand-up comic.
Oh yeah,
game where there was that one scene.
Where there one scene where they're just fucking.
Yeah. And at the time we were like, I wonder if the YouTube algorithm's going to do something about this. They haven't. I don't know if it's been flagged 18 plus, but
either 1 or 4.
The horny question. I kind of feel like we already asked about the Akara androids, but I feel like the horny question should be directed at Coleman.
At what?
At Edgar.
Oh, yeah, but that I can't remember which one that. I don't remember how we got there.
I think that was the Akara androids.
Yeah, I think we can rule out 3 because we've already gotten some info out of that.
Yeah, so maybe the CEO, or have we already gotten that as well?
Well, I think we'll have more chances after this.
Oh, you're right. We're gonna get more questions. So.
Oh, now you're meddling in internal affairs. Emma told me she's missing. Really? She must be really desperate to be leaking stuff like that in a club like this. Or maybe you got her leaking, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. The sex.
First of all, unlike you, I don't think Name is driven by her libido. She definitely was not. And second, I'd appreciate it if you turned down the obscenity a bit. You're the one who's pushing my sexual buttons. Your first assumption was right.
To be fair, Donovan, you did make her the horny drink. Like, explicitly.
Do you mind just telling me what's going on with Joanna? This is what I know. She's lost her mind. And I mean it. I'm not talking about, wow, you're crazy, girl. Last time we saw her, she made a scene in Supercontinent's offices. Crying, laughing, and screaming while convulsing on the floor. An ambulance took her away. Wow. But apparently she broke free from it and now she's missing.
And they did an x-ray and there was nothing in her skull. Like, her brain is literally gone. We have to find it.
Heard reports of her wandering the city armed with a gun. Caught her on some security footage standing over Northbridge's railing. She was holding the gun against her temple. She's still alive. How do you know? Okay, she sent a video to our offices a couple of hours ago, warning us all the SPW is just the first step in humanity's corruption. What is she talking about?
The end of the world as we know it.
I think she's the one corrupted. Or at least her implants must be. No, we just shut down all our implants. We gave her the module that shuts down all implants. So she's just unfiltered right now. And probably having a series of panic attacks as a result.
Yeah, I wonder how much buildup would there be in this kind of situation of your body's natural reactions being suppressed for years and years and years, and then the dam breaks when the implants get shut off.
Okay, we still need to keep switching drinks.
What kind of a backlash effect would that be?
A mega panic attack?
Yeah. I know you hate talking about it, but like they kind of go into that in Metal Gear 4 when every time.
Yeah, with the emotion stuff.
Yeah, but specifically every time Ocelot turns off the system, all of the soldiers like freak the fuck out.
Oh no.
I needed some booze, but I threw it on the floor.
Nope. It's perfect.
We're good.
This is the best fucking drink I've had in my life. How are you going to convince people to swallow SPW and when? Or no, CEO. We should talk about the CEO.
Mm-hmm.
Have you met Supercontinent's new CEO? You bet I have! Wait! What do you mean by new? I don't know, you tell me. No. You're just shooting in the dark. I know about Radica.
What have we learned about Radica at this point in the game?
That she's Radica. That's it.
Okay.
Wow! Aren't you the fucking best information dealer around?
Radica sure is radical.
Oh no.
I mean, there's only one correct answer.
You are... Who? You! That's more like it! You're fine too.
Shots.
Radica's 15 years old.
There we go.
She was trained through the secret education plan at Supercontinent. Kid's a fucking genius. Not like, wow, she's really good at spelling. She puts all of her combined intelligence to shame. And she fucking knows what she's doing. Best CEO ever. You gonna finally ditch Brandeis? No. You backstabbing son of a bitch!
She was part of a secret government project to genetically alter the perfect CEO.
I mean, I think that's what it is.
But kinda.
Can we get anything else about Akara? Yes. My idea is to hang myself nude from Supercontinent's tower, wrapped in Christmas lights, holding a big banner that says, Akara is the best. You can be an asshole when you're drunk, you know that? Really help me to know a bit more about Akara, please. I don't know. I'm not on that project yet. I just know they plan on making them available for businesses to hire. For what kind of jobs? Jobs humans like to do. It's gonna be controversial. Like service sector, waiters, bartenders, massage parlors, HR managers for companies. Since Akara has all this counseling guacamole in their brain. Okay, final drink. You know how sometimes you go to the bar and you have 4 drinks, but you've actually had 7?
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Those are either very good nights or very, very bad ones.
Yeah, that can go either way.
There you go. Tink.
All right, madness. How are you going to convince people to swallow SPW and when? It's SPW that's going to swallow people. We're just meshes of electric impulses carried around by sacks of bees.
Me.
And SPW is going to rewrite the first chapter of every mythos. Genesee? Gene... Shit, what was it? Gene Psych? That's it. 2 weeks from now, SPW will become 100% operational. Wait, no more magic beverages.
Kickstarting my night. Wait, why is it 1 in the morning already? Larissa.
Feel you're unusually agitated. My readings on her were off the charts. Would you like to take a quiz on Larissa? First question. Yes, she is physically attracted to me. That wasn't the first question.
That is true.
What is Larissa's greatest passion? Pretty sure it's marketing.
I think it is.
Because, yeah, I mean, sex is right there, but marketing is just... it's something you want to do.
She's in a bar, she's drinking the horny drink, and she still manages to bring up her fucking job? That's not nothing.
I also think that that's like, you know, a trap question. A trap answer. Because it's like, you know, you get all the signals from her, and it's like, well, of course it's sex. Does Larissa wear implants? Yes.
A lot of social implants.
Yeah.
In this here world.
Does Larissa like Joanna Septis?
No.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. Wasn't she? Well, she was talking about how Joanna's like, she's gone fucking crazy. I don't know what to... Bleh.
She didn't sound incredibly concerned, but maybe it was her emotional state at the time?
No.
I'm gonna say no. Does Larissa agree with social psych welfare?
She sounded excited about it, but that could have just been her job.
I think she's excited about the marketing. She doesn't give a fuck.
She does want to get it. She sure wants to fucking sell it. Whatever it is.
Who is Larissa most loyal to? Probably herself.
Me. That was a joke.
Of all her emotions, what is Larissa's predominant state?
I would say euphoria, probably.
Yeah.
Like, she's a hedonist, but lust is just a very narrow slice of hedonism.
Yeah. What spirit does Larissa enjoy the most? Tequila.
Tequila.
Is Larissa a compassionate person?
I would say so.
I'm not sure. Compassion. I'm almost leaning towards no. I wonder how you figured that out. Would she be upset if you managed to stop SPW, and why? I think yes, but only because the marketing campaign would be ruined. If work is really most important to her, then... Is marketing inherently evil? What the holy fuck? What's the matter? Do I strike you as a scholar in marketing ethics? Do you forfeit the question, then? No, I'll give you my opinion. Is marketing inherently evil? Yes, it attacks our personal autonomy and our right to self-determination. Nothing wrong about it. It's our responsibility to think critically. Or, it depends. Marketing can be done ethically.
Are you asking me or Donovan? Me hates fucking marketing departments.
So yes, then. You would say yes.
I would say, Rockus would say yes. I don't know what Donovan or Voice of Dog would say, because I'm not them.
Is marketing just limited to advertising? What else could marketing be?
I mean, advertising and the structure around that, like what types of advertising do you put out, in what markets, to, what demographics do you target, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Do I want to show this to, do I want to put this on TikTok ads for the teens to get it, or do I want to show it as, commercials on Fox News? Do I want to somehow find a way to do both at the same time?
Right. Do I want Hatsune Miku to do a dance on my pizza box? In glorious AR.
Oh God.
I think this is also one of those opinion questions, but I just figured I'd pose it to the chat. Just something to think about. I don't think there's anything wrong with it inherently. I think it's more on people to be able to think critically.
If it's any consolation, the achievement guide for this question says choose whatever you want.
Good. I have trouble separating individual responsibilities from collective ones. Humans tend to perceive groups as entities of their own. What are you getting at? Can what you call society as a whole think critically? I wouldn't say so. Critical thinking is personal. And isn't marketing to targeted at society? Specifically at its most susceptible, weakest links? Yeah. So if society is susceptible to marketing because society cannot think critically, won't it end up affecting you, a critical thinker, who are but a smaller part of this entity? Because we agree that changing society changes you, alongside the rest of its parts. Yes. A bit twisted, but yes. People going around in football jerseys, consuming tons of McDonald's every day, and listening to pop music definitely has an effect on me. No matter how critically I think, it'll change my life and thus my mind. But still, I don't think marketing should be branded as evil. Because the problem is not in their message, but in our reaction. Do you spend all that time you're standing there thinking about the world? Isn't that what all people do? No, Akara, you get to a certain age and then you spend all your time trying not to think about it.
I spend the bulk of my day trying to turn my brain off.
Yes. Can you do that, Akara? Do you have any drugs that do that?
No, but she probably has a dip switch in the back you can flip and just go...
Yeah, but doing so with a super brain and unlimited access to the internet feels a bit uncanny. What if at some point you reach the conclusion that humans are the world's worst problem, and suddenly decide to kill me? Yes, I've accessed a lot of literature and movies on that subject. I've watched Terminator like 1,000,000 times.
Making me feel any safer, Akara.
You don't have to worry. I love you.
Oh.
Is there a problem? Oh. I like you too. What about the quiz results? Oh, damn it. We missed.
No pills for you.
I'm sorry, you failed. Oh no! We missed something. What did I miss?
Let's see. I got the result. I got the answers right here. What is Larissa's greatest passion in marketing? Does Larissa wear implants? No.
She does not.
Yeah. Does Larissa like Johanna Seftis? Yes. Does Larissa agree with social psych welfare? She don't give a fuck. She's loyal to herself. Her predominant state is lust.
Really?
And she is a compassionate person.
Did the game save? Can we save Scum?
I don't know if it's on your end. Find out.
Last save 10 minutes ago. Hang on just a moment.
We're gonna scum. We're gonna get that pill.
No, it's something else.
Oh, right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
This is the important quiz.
It's a lot different than just getting a pill.
That's right.
Greatest passion is marketing.
Yes.
Implants? No. Like Joanna Septis? Yes.
Yes.
Does Larissa agree with social psych welfare? She doesn't give a fuck.
Fuck's ungiven.
Loyal to herself. Predominant state is lust?
She a horny.
Okay.
I still agree. I still stand by what I said earlier, but the game disagrees.
What spirit does Larissa enjoy the most? Tequila.
Tequila.
Compassionate person.
Yeah, you didn't have faith in her.
So yes.
Yes.
Would she be upset if you managed to stop SPW and why?
Because the campaign would be ruined.
Is marketing inherently evil? What the fuck?
Take your pick. Love you.
10 out of 10. What did I win? Not what, but who. And he's about to come through the door.
Hey, Johnny.
My phone went rogue and started sending me GPS alerts marking this place. Wouldn't stop until I was at your very door. I called some friends to check on it and they just told me you're in the business too? What business are we talking about exactly? Information. Is this your way of luring fellas you're interested in? Wouldn't mind using this trick myself. You gotta tell me where you got the script from. Sure, we can share some tricks once we become friends. Don't be such a tight ass. We information brokers ought to help each other out. Well, I better define myself as an information breaker, if you know what I mean. What's your specialty? Torture. Whoa. Yours? Bartending. What's so funny, kiddo?
Just swimming in it, just doing laps.
My bartending versus your torture. The loser has to do a free job for the winner. Hey, you hearing yourself right now? We're not talking about tickling your feet with a fetter here. Do your worst. Fuck me, aren't you the craziest son of a bitch? I love it. Let's do this. What should we aim for? Something quick. How about we guess each other's ages? Sure, sounds easy enough. Yeah, I figured I'd give you the advantage since I'm not even sure what century you're from. My name is Donovan, by the way, and yours? Irving McAllister III, pleased to meet you. So this guy is a reference to another character from the Deconstruct Team universe. The guy who tortures you in Gods Will Be Watching.
Oh, yeah, His name was Irving, wasn't it?
I think his name was Irving. Yeah, it might have been.
Yeah, fuck that guy. That chapter.
That guy is
was
fucking
harrowing.
awful.
Holy shit.
That whole chapter is so fucking brutal.
That chapter might have been my favorite part of that game.
Mine's definitely the virus at the end, waving the gun around in the room.
Yeah. They're all good except the desert place.
Except the desert. I don't like that. We don't talk about desert.
Even though that is kind of the point of the game.
So, Zen, Rebellion, Delirium. There's one correct answer here.
He seems like a rebellious little fuck.
I want to see if anybody in chat suggests it. Consider the situation.
But what if you can just give him a glass of ice?
Why would you give him a glass of ice?
Because he clearly needs to be hydrated.
No, because it's like, you little punk, you're not even old enough to be in here. Whoa, an empty glass. Never expected such a deep cocktail. Are you trying to get me to reflect on the emptiness of a torturer's soul?
Yep.
So he's in a Zen mood. What do we ask him about?
I'm inclined to bring his parents into the mix.
Your parents aware of this hobby of yours? You may be thinking, how does somebody end up being a torturer? I don't like that question. It implies that being a torturer is bad. But you know, torture is an art. I descend from a proud legacy of professional torturers. Torture is not plain violence. Sometimes it isn't even violent at all. Animals don't practice torture. Torture was a craft invented by man. A craft honed to perfection by countless guys like you and me. Torture is an intimate matter between two people. There's always a profound bond between the torturer and their victim. So your dad's a torturer too? Oh no, my dad's a complete wuss. And that was a bit sexist on your part. Why wouldn't my mom be the torturer? But who I really look up to is my grandfather. He's a natural. Wish we could spend more time together. He never takes you to the park to play catch? Haha.
Yeah, Donovan. Did it never occur to you that women could pop your kneecaps off with a flathead screwdriver?
We got delirium and something else. What was the other one?
Rebelliousness.
Rebelliousness.
Or we can just call his bullshit and say, hey, kid, get the fuck out of my bar.
Yeah. Let's see how this cheap trick plays out. Is it even legal for you to be drinking? After serving me a glass empty of alcohol but full of meaning, you dare ask me such a question? Yes, it is appropriate for me to be drinking philosophy. Should have seen that one coming. I'm a bit disappointed.
I would smack this kid right the fuck off my bar. I might have smacked him when he decided to sit on the bar.
Yeah.
Like, get the fuck on a stool, you little prick.
Let's try delirium.
That is certainly not food safe.
I mean, this kid probably drinks all the time. So, whatever.
Yeah, that doesn't mean he needs to get our good shit.
No. He gets a taste of
Let
the
him
good
go.
shit.
Let him go steal fucking strawberries from the 7-Eleven or whatever the fuck he does.
Hang on, we need an absinthe floater here. This is that song that Irving was singing. Man, I missed me some karaoke action. Do you like karaoke? How long you been torturing people?
Gotta hang out 30 more days.
People? I'm a bit embarrassed about it, but not much more than a year. And I've been honing my torture skills for a long time. How? Burning ants in the schoolyard? Hey, I would never hurt an animal. Well, maybe someone's pet if I was desperate to make them crack. Toys.
Oh, good. He's literally Sid from Toy Story. He's even
Yes.
wearing the skull t-shirt.
Now I'm even more confused about your age. Alright, I'm getting bored of your bartending game already, and I don't see you getting any closer to the prize, so what's your guess? How old do you think I am?
I've got his age here if you want it, but let's see what your guess is.
Chat, what do you think? We didn't really get a lot of information, did we? $19? I like 19. I don't think he's old enough to drink. I kind of like 19. Let's go 19.
T-Sod, you're talking like an Australian there. Drinking age in this country is 21.
Yeah. And
Donovan
he did say,
specifically mentioned that.
Donovan did say 21 here. What's the answer?
The answer is, in fact, 19.
19? No way.
19. Got it in one.
Did I win? That was pure luck.
Prize.
You could have said the number to begin with and saved me all the chit-chat. But yeah, you guessed it right. My turn now. You're pretty cool for a guy your age, so I'm gonna pay my respects to you by performing my best number. Russian roulette.
Fuck it, let's play Russian roulette. Great, love it.
The
Bang,
revolver is
bang.
loaded with just a single bullet out of 6 chambers. And the rules are simple. I'm gonna ask you one question. If you don't answer me, I'm gonna pull the trigger. Then if your brains haven't been scattered all over the bar, I win. I'll ask you again. Pull the trigger already.
Do it. Do it, coward.
Whoa. Never seen someone stare down the gun like that while I pulled the trigger. This isn't the first gun I've had in my face, kid. Whatever, die hard. Chances of boom have gone up to 20%. Sure you don't want to tell me your age? Come on, shoot.
Good.
Shit. How do you do it? Don't you value your life? Maybe I don't find you intimidating enough. Oh, I've got a remedy for that, and it's the 1 in 4 chances of dying you have now. It's like you died in 2 different dimensions already, Donovan. Sure you want to bet your life on a trifle with a punk that just waltzed into your bar? That is also a reference to Gods Will Be Watching. Shut up and pull that trigger. This is killing me, man. Spit your age already. Now it's 33.3333333% chance of dying. That's a lot of threes.
Repeating, of course.
Donovan, may I advise you to give up? I didn't plan for you to get into this situation. Yes, listen to your daughter. Shoot. Dude, why are you taking things this far? I won't quit either. Now you put your life up to a coin toss over such a dumb thing as telling me your age. Are you that fucking insane? Come on, kid. Try to kill
Do
me.
it.
Fuck! Okay, you proved your heart is steel, but I'm afraid this is the end of the line. If you were expecting me to stop at some point acknowledging your courage, you were wrong. Now tell me your A. Pull that trigger! Are you asking me to kill you? Do you give up? Donovan, this is the last chamber. 100% chances of death. I don't know if this is your twisted concept of pride, but I'm sorry. I never intended to let you win from the beginning. Kill me!
Bang.
Why aren't your juices all over the counter? It was a blank? What the hell were the chances of that happening? If it were that easy to leave the Red Strings Club, I'd have done so ages ago. This isn't fair. I didn't know I was up against a lunatic. In any case, you're a lucky lunatic, no doubt about it. You gave this kid a lesson. So I suppose I owe you a job. What's it gonna be? You need someone to be tortured?
Who?
Do we want to torture somebody for information? I usually say torturing people isn't cool because I don't think it would be helpful, but maybe it would be.
The guide says to say torturing people isn't cool, but is there someone you've got a grudge against right now?
The guide says torturing people is. Why does it say that? Do you get something in particular?
There's no achievement for torturing people, so it just doesn't. It tells you not to do that.
Lawyer.
There's no torture achievement. Torture the lawyer. Fuck it.
Lawyer. You like lawyers? Not my favorite folks in the world. Yeah, likewise. It's this corporate lawyer who works for Supercontinent. Her name is Naima Kos. Find out everything she knows about social psych welfare, the mirror neuron algorithm, and Supercontinent's top brass. What language was that? I'll send you the details. Gonna leave now.
You're a monster.
That's a great scene. Do you like my present?
Yeah, great gift. Thanks.
Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back. Okay. Quick break. Just wanted to grab a drink.
What kind of drink? Is it a rye and absinthe?
It's a Corona.
Oh, that's much more normal.
And it's not magic.
Still catching up on the VOD for the first session of this, but it's a fantastic experience and I'm glad you're sharing it.
Thank you, Dr. Science, for that sub. Alright. Did you like my present? You're completely crazy, Akara. Oh.
Please don't.
In a
do
good
that
way.
again.
You managed to surprise me. Oh, Gost is coming. How does he always evade your surveillance until he's at the very doorstep? I've got your stuff.
Are you even real?
Are you even
What
real?
are you?
Not exactly. I'm a bit beyond real. You see Goss too, right, Akara? Affirmative. All right.
Get this man a drink. A little splish. A little more splish. Maybe a little bit of red. Just a titch.
Nope.
We good.
Everybody dies eventually. What? A client is approaching the club. Ah, someone interesting, I guess. Dr. Edgar Coldstream, 37, macropsychologist. Also my father. What? What do you mean your father? He's the director of Project Akara.
Here's the guy.
Here's this guy.
I have feelings about this guy.
First things first. Is that an Akara android you're wasting as a greeting machine? I didn't know they'd introduced him to the public already. Not exactly. You could consider this some sort of closed beta. Cool. You mind if we have them join the conversation? Yes, father. I programmed them all to address me as father. Guess I'm compensating for my lost... Yeah. Sure. You've had many beautiful children. Congratulations. How's Akara been doing so far?
Good. Except for the part where she put psychopathic teenagers with guns in my face.
That part owned.
More psychopathic teenagers, more guns, more face.
You made Akara happy. I was afraid all that education supercontinent's putting them through at the clinic may have ruined their nature. Education isn't schooling them? No, it isn't teaching them the core's philosophy. It's all the idea of the new CEO. Quite ironic if you think about how she was trained. Would you mind telling me about our new CEO? That's a delicate issue. I'd rather talk about my stuff. Sure, what's your stuff? The mirror neuron algorithm, baby. I've spent ages trapped in the lab giving shape to it. Now I can't wait for people to know its wonders. You bet. I'm a bit disappointed you haven't offered me a drink yet. Of course, how rude of me. I put something together for you. But wait, no tequila please, my body doesn't really deal well with it. That complicates things a bit, but gotcha.
Too bad. All we have is tequila. Fuck you.
Well, there is an achievement where you give him a tequila, but you need to go down a very specific line of questioning, and I never know how to do it. It's called like the pink tequila achievement.
Do you wanna do it?
No, it's too late to do it. Or is it?
Did you learn about pink tequila from Naima?
No, I did not learn about that.
Oh, well then it's too late. If you did, it would appear as the rightmost soul node under the title Schizophrenia. But there is no Schizophrenia soul node.
No, there's not.
There's only...
How about I just give you some absinthe?
Just a shit ton of absinthe like the hipster fuck you are.
Uh-oh.
With some... cherry bitters on top, I suppose. Ah.
Damn it.
Imagine if you were
I know, I'm not imagining that right now. It's really funny.
And your bartender was trying to mix your drink and he just kept going, fuck,
no,
out small bits, and then just like
pouring it on the floor, even.
And then just started like, okay, just like another 2 drops of whiskey. Like, bud, you're just gonna fucking splash Coca-Cola on top of it. Just give me my fucking drink.
So this is fraud. Everything all right? Yes. It's just that this drink is so damn good. You're so authentic. Got me thinking about what I've been doing all these years. Any thoughts on Supercontinent's new direction? I don't know. Whatever it is, I hope they still count on me in the future. I'm not sure if I'll be up to the task for what they've got planned. Why would Radhika get rid of you? I think we need to use this language. Well, Radhika will be like a super version of me pretty soon. She'll be like a super version of everyone, in fact. Would you mind telling him, Akara? We educated Radhika from the early age of 3, but in the process we've learned much from her as well. What kind of education? Like regular school stuff? History, mathematics, literature, arts, psychology, business, and a great deal of philosophy and ethics. We've never encountered a human like Radhika. Can't imagine you as a teacher, Akara. It wasn't this physical manifestation of me, but every Akara shares those memories since it was a fundamental part of their emotional development. Why did you never tell me about it? It's because of the confidential protocol you never asked. You're a weird scientist. Vanity. Shit. The mouse, like, leaped out of my hand there. It's not my fault.
It's very tropical and colorful.
Yeah. Alright.
After that...
Oh, for fuck's sake, stop moving. God.
Just a little bit of blue. A little bit of blue.
Yeah. That was the hardest thing to do in this game so far. Oh, shut up.
Don't you fucking tell me what to do.
I mean, I'm probably the #1 scientist alive. Probably in all history in due time. You're the best bartender this universe's chaos has ever given birth to. Whoa, dude. Okay, I'm back. Alright. Tell me about your thing. The mirror neuron algorithm is the first program to live and reproduce in human beings. Using implant rares as transmitters, the M&A can broadcast subconscious conditionals to implant-free subjects. This is performed via micro-expressions and subtle body language. Given enough exposure, an implant-free subject will adopt these patterns, becoming a new host for the program. Oh my god, that sounds terrific? It sounds ethical. Why didn't you tell me you'd known this all along, Akara? I don't blame them. Strict confidentiality protocols. What do you plan to broadcast? Social psych welfare. And that's it? Dude, this shit isn't some toy. It's been developed for a good purpose. But just like nuclear energy, it could be catastrophic in the wrong hands. And what keeps the wrong hands from getting on the M&A? First of all, it's pretty tightly guarded in supercontinent servers. But even if a hacker got their hands on it, it's not like you could code for the M&A with JavaScript precisely. Micro-expressions are quite inaccessible for us humans to code. There are terabytes of data involved just in handling, say, the frown. How did you do it then? You need an incredibly powerful AI to translate the logic patterns to the M&A. Basically, in the current day, a car is the only one who can pull that off. And what if someone snatches in a car or unit alongside the M&A? Well, in that case, they'd still need to hijack the whole implant network to run the program. That's like hacking the whole internet, dude. Alright, first thing, you should work on telling some bartender you just met every step needed to get a hold of the M&A. Secondly, if I got the M&A in a car to serve my mischief, no need to hack the internet. I don't need to put a gun to the right head to broadcast it through Supercontinent's implant network. Oh shit, you're right. I guess our failsafe here is a car, then. You never betray us, right? Define us. Okay, you and me will review some protocols when we're back at the lab. How is this even possible? I kind of get how you can control implant wearers, but I don't see myself falling for that micro-expressions bunk. That's where the magic of the mirror neuron comes into play. Don't want to bore you with the scientific stuff, so I'll put it in layman's terms. These mirror neuron things fire when an animal acts, but also when an animal observes action. And humans' mirror neurons are AAA shit. So basically... May I recommend you tell Donovan about the experiment with primates? Ah, good idea. Thank you. This illustrates it pretty well. If you eat a candy bar in front of a monkey, the monkey will start salivating due to these mirror babies. If you do it in front of another human, the effect is the same. But here comes the twist. If you act as if you're eating candy, just mimicking, no candy involved in the process, the monkey won't salivate, but the human still will. Monkeys are immune to drama, but our mirror neurons trigger even in response to simulated actions. The same as hunger, happiness, sadness, rage, etc. can be transmitted through mirror neurons.
You know what that means? It means
What does it
never
mean?
underestimate the monkeys.
No. Mirror neurons play a critical role in empathy, after all. Unless you're some undeveloped primate, you'll still be susceptible to the M&A. Very cool, huh? Yay. I'm pretty sure if we insult him here, he leaves the bar. Or we throw him out of the bar. I'm sorry you're getting all these bad vibes from the M&A. I would get how your lack of information would get you all worked up, but I promise I'll put your mind at ease before I leave. Any plans for a Kara besides pottery? Pottery? That's a ridiculously tiny fraction of a Kara's potential. Kara could well take on any job, from flipping burgers to directing traffic. A Kara could be your fucking dentist. You could kill a man, a Kara could conduct the investigation, perform the autopsy, judge you in trial, and then officiate the victim's funeral. A Kara could act as the loving mother of a dozen orphans. Kara could teach every subject in university, and they could run for fucking president and win. A Kara should be the president of the world, says the top scientist on Earth.
Of all time. Forever. This man thinks very highly of himself and his work.
Well, he's in vanity mode. He has two modes, vanity and fraud.
Well, I guess you can't accuse him of being inconsistent.
Do we go back to fraud? Or do we ask him this question?
Go ahead and ask. How do they fit together? Why not?
Moment of truth. How do Akara and the M&A fit together? First of all, I want to defend my colleague Diana's work. I feel like you're pretty obstinate about SPW as brainwashing. She already explained. I still don't buy it. Tough crowd, huh? What if I told you that with the M&A regulating SPW, you won't lose sadness or rage? I'm starting to get sick of these acronyms. This sweet duo's objective is to create a wonderful, super-functional world. We can fine-tune the program to control only the most extreme effects of those states, and only 9 out of 10 chimps died in the testing process. The M&A will allow sadness, but not depression. It'll allow you to be angry, but won't let you get consumed by wrath. It'll allow you to dwell in pleasure, but won't permit utter hedonism.
I like utter hedonism.
How am I going to get you fools to understand that altering someone's behavior is brainwashing? It's not that extreme. Why are you so against it?
Also, I think in Musk's most recent trials, like 100% of the chips are now dead.
Yeah, I would imagine. You did brain surgery on them. Amateur brain surgery. Yep, replaying this one. I don't really like the message of let people be depressed.
Why do you think you have the right to play God?
Yeah, let's go super dramatic because this is that guy. Well, that's simple. Because I can. Shouldn't we all be trying to change society for the better? You pull your strings from this fancy club. I just happen to be a super scientist backed by a powerful corporation. Suck it up. Seriously? Yeah, man, deal with it.
That corpo money on me.
This will end human evolution. That's where you're wrong the most. The M&A is specifically designed to boost human progress. Shortening the joy-depression cycles will not only make you more productive, but more creative. Being consumed by hate or envy won't get your life or society moving. Haven't you ever found yourself wishing you could rid yourself of whatever nasty business is ruining your peace of mind? Forgive me for sounding like a TV salesman, but those days are over! Can we skip to where you tell me about Akara? You're way more obstinate than any of your colleagues. So neither of us will change their minds, but I'm the obstinate one, huh? Whatever, get yourself ready for the good part. We do agree that leaving control of the M&A to a corporation or individual would be unethical, right? Yes! We're in luck then. We have a wonderful and ever-caring AI, which was designed with people's happiness in mind. Oh no. Oh yeah. You gotta agree with me on this one. You've met Akara. Is anyone with enough brain power to assess every person's case individually? It's them.
So it's not quite the same. I had to do some Googling and look up the guy's name. But what he's talking about is very similar to the works of an anthropologist named J.D. Unwin.
Okay, what did he do?
His theory was built around the fact that societies have societal energy that helps them advance, and the kinds of conditions that you would need ideally in a society to create the best case for that civilization to be its best possible self. He wrote a book called Hyposia, which is just like a fictional account of a civilization that did all of these things. But a lot of it was built around getting over very base needs and channeling that energy towards like art, infrastructural improvements and dealing with, large scale problems. One of his like core ideas is that the people in charge, the upper echelon, the top tier, just need to be in very stable, monogamous, chaste relationships. Because all of the time Bill Clinton or whoever is spending like fucking around behind his wife's back, that's a lot of time and effort you could be spending on balancing the stupid fucking budget, Bill.
I think I assume that guy's dead, probably.
Actually, I don't know. Let me see. J.D. Unwin, born 1895, died 1936.
Yes. I wonder if they would find this idea ethical at all. I need you to leave now.
I think it would be right up his alley. Like, no, yes, do that. I think he'd be all on board.
Yeah. Get out of my bar. Playtime is over.
Now, there are a lot of people who take J.D. Unwin's arguments about how the ruling class needs to be chaste and twist that into sex and therefore women are ruining society. And
right, yeah.
Those people are wrong. They're not reading the damn book.
Anyway, here's Joanna.
Hey, Joanna.
I'll see what I can do.
Or you go the other route, and SPW just becomes Rocco's Basilisk.
I took the knowledge. Do I do that from the start? There's a right answer here. Your life could use a new direction then. I've dismissed 2 chats from my brain drive since we started talking.
See, I'm entirely focused on you.
Do we tell her the truth? We should probably tell her the truth. Feel like we should tell her the truth.
See what happens.
I messed up. Alright, well, it's now or never. What if I told you I know why you're going through this? The many anxiety blockers you had and whatever other tricks you were using to keep your conscience shut, they aren't doing their job anymore. So this is you finally listening to yourself.
Oh, hey, it's that thing I was talking about earlier. I forgot they do address that.
Are you with Proxima? I'm not part of their organization, but we collaborate often. Oops. Become a revolution? I don't know. Have a burg. This is very.
I mean,
these are very different kinds of advice, right?
I would recommend, and this is just from my own personal experience. When I get into the bad place, start with small goals. I don't know if that's gonna work here, but that's what would work for me.
The answer is gaming. Okay, step forward.
You want a cigarette?
She died doing what she loves. Okay. I think my brain's all messed up. Erica 40, thank you for that sub. It doesn't make sense anymore. You don't know who I am. Shit.
Honestly, I think do what your heart tells you might be the best option here. Because before jumping condones the act, no, come with me, it could trigger a defensive instinct. Whatever your heart tells you, you could bank on her ambivalence about it. Oh no. Oh fuck.
Well then.
I'm bad at this.
We were so close. We were ambivalent. Why'd you throw Edgar out of the club?
Because he was being a dick.
What is it about the mirror neuron algorithm that makes you so uneasy? Probably it can affect me, a non-implant wearer. The many people who decided to or have to face life without the help of any upgrades. Now we're going to be facing the consequences without even having benefited from it. It's not fair. The chances of you stopping all this are very low. So in case I ever get to be in charge of the MNA, would you mind answering some questions about where to draw the line when tuning social psych welfare? Let's talk about the primary intent then. How should I regulate depression and anxiety? Are you ready for a series of very difficult questions? Do you want the the android, to...
Gynoid, if we want to be pedantic about it.
Sure, yeah, gynoid. Actually,
Or,
do they even
are they
have a
meant to be
gender?
androgynous?
They may be agender.
That's true, yeah. I don't know what the term would be for that.
Yeah, so here, we've got some tough questions here. Do we want the robot to regulate certain things and prevent certain things from happening if you're going to regulate human emotion and behavior? Don't let people be depressed for more than a month, or don't regulate it at all.
Even a month sounds a little long for me.
Yeah, I know, right? And at the same time, it's like, yeah, a month, that's nothing. I'm okay with sadness, but getting rid of clinical depression may be a good use for the M&A in case we can't keep it from happening. Should I let people commit suicide? Oh boy.
But I mean, that might also cut out, death with dignity type situations, which I think personally, I think people should be allowed to do if they want. Also, I tried looking up gender neutral android, and all I'm getting is fucking emojis for the line of phones.
Yeah. I would also tend to agree with that. Doesn't really feel good to say, but like, yeah, you should. It's their decision. As much as it can hurt, people should have the right to do what they want with their lives, even end them. About violence. Should I allow rape to occur?
See, that one I feel is a pretty confident, like, no, cut that shit out. I don't see any...
That's a pretty easy one for me.
Yeah.
I think we can filter that out of the human experience. That would be a good thing.
Find me the guy who's going to argue a justifiable reason for a rape, and I probably don't want to talk to that guy.
No, we don't. I'll take that. Society's been struggling with it for a long time, and we've never been close to a solution. At least let it disappear in the process. Should I let people commit murder?
See, that one I would agree there. And, this is a thing some people are not liking. There's some people that we'd all be better off if they were dead.
This one's more complicated for sure.
Yeah, I think that might be a thing that there's a time and a place.
But, I'm sorry, but...
I'm not looking at chat right now. Who hates me?
Nobody. It's not that. It's that just the libertarian gamer is logged in is making me laugh. Because a libertarian playthrough of this would be a lot different, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe a little different.
Well,
maybe not much different, but a little different.
Are you calling me a libertarian? Is that what you're saying?
No.
I got a copy of Atlas Shrugged right here.
I would never do that. I have a copy of that too that I've never read, so shut up. You can just have that. That's a book you can just have.
I did buy a copy of The Virtue of Selfishness when BioShock came out.
Oh man, I read that.
And I read it in college when I was a dipshit, was like, oh, this has some points.
I tried to read it. In high school and was like, okay, sure, whatever.
I did not read either of her big novels though, mostly because they looked very long and I was very lazy.
They're so long and not very interesting. Should we let people commit murder? That's really hard. Maybe to remove the chance of murder entirely fundamentally changes the human experience and cements the people at the top. Yeah. I'm less about regulating this.
Yeah, I would.
What if you need
The
to? What if you need
example,
to commit murder?
The trite example. If you had a time machine, would you go back and kill Hitler? Right?
Wouldn't
Like,
somebody else have probably filled the power vacuum?
I mean, possibly.
I mean,
that's a different philosophical point.
Okay,
though.
yeah, sorry.
It's not a matter of, whether that structure would be safe. It's like, would having that option to take out the person who is causing the problem, would having that option on the table be a valuable thing?
And probably you'd want to have that option on the table. Yes. Let us live with the threat of murder. Should I let hatred such as xenophobia or homophobia exist? Can we just get rid of that? Can we just remove that? What if that removes a lot of our underlying problems?
Sure. On the flip side, xenophobia specifically is what has built in a lot of survival instincts and very primitive, like, you're afraid of the lions and the panthers because they're shaped differently than you and they're gonna eat you. I think putting xenophobia and homophobia in the same example is a little
broad.
Loaded. Yeah, I don't think they're as connected as would need be to make this a unified question.
It's true. We're not really a primitive society anymore.
This is true.
I would say for the purposes of this playthrough, no, just get rid of them. Should I let women remain oppressed?
Women aren't oppressed nowadays. What are you talking about? They got the vote and shit. This is my character, the delightful misogynist. No. That is like rape. I think that's a very clear-cut, like, easy answer.
Yeah. Someday I gotta play the worst version. The guy that
just do
the inverse of everything I just did. If you do say women aren't oppressed, Akara lectures you, but like I think you lose some points with her.
Oh.
I must point out that you're being a bit hypocritical.
How do you mean?
You're all against the M&A, but you don't mind using it if a particular issue concerns you. Maybe you're just against how they plan to use it. I said all that just in case we fail to stop it from happening. You could have told me not to affect people and it would have been as if you had succeeded. What is it that you want, then? You made your point, but just do as I said if the M&A becomes operational. I'll do exactly as you suggest. This is something that happens if Akara likes you. If Akara does not like you, they might do the opposite of what you suggest.
Akara didn't like me, so she made the Handmaid's Tale happen.
Yeah. Irving? You managed to get your hands on our lawyer friend? Thought you didn't have it in you to break someone like her. What? You killed her?
The fuck. God damn it, Irving, you piece of shit.
Wow. I guess we are doing a piece of shit run. So, what did she know?
Might as well get the good out of silver linings.
Write it down. No, I had the Joanna thing covered already. Wow, I've really screwed up this time, huh? She didn't know about the M&A, huh? That's fine. I know about the M&A now. Yeah, I knew that.
Every time you say M&A, my brain just inserts M&Ms.
Mana.
Mana?
Radicus likely had some people killed. Got rid of Jack B. Gaynor. Radica was raised by Akara. We knew that. Yeah, we knew that. We got a lot of information we already knew. The government really is backing Supercontinent with SPW.
Stupid government.
Oh yeah, most importantly, do not fucking kill the target if you weren't instructed to. Okay, bye.
Dipshit.
The M&A can only be accessed through an executive's office. They told me Adrian Ferguson's office was under maintenance and empty for now, so I think I'll go for that. He also told me that Supercontinent is supposed to have this bizarre private network system which is neural hacking proof. I don't know what they're talking about, so if I really can't hack them, I'll have to resort to my classic social engineering game. If we're lucky, that's your specialty. Are you going to use a voice modulator? Yeah, what's up? I could try to recreate some biometric profiles of people that have been in the club since I had them analyzed. Get me all the voices. Process takes a while. So it's likely I will only have one ready in time. Which voice would be the most useful?
Okay, I remember what I picked on this question. It ended up helping me quite a bit.
Yeah, I think Edgar's really good to have here, right?
That is who I chose. Yes, Edgar jumpstarts a lot of the coming puzzle.
Yeah. It's also pretty funny.
You didn't get Irving's voice on that list, though?
Nope. I should warn you about Supercontinent's CEO. Her name's Radica, and Akaru's in charge of her upbringing. The special education program was designed to stimulate her intelligence to limits not yet reached by any human being. So you should be wary. We'd be going in much better with her support. And now,
my personal favorite part of the game.
This is pretty cool.
And I believe this whole puzzle was one of the minigames in Essays on Empathy.
Yes, it is.
As well as the AI pottery sculpting.
So the neural hacking proof thing is actually just a cord telephone.
I mean, that would do the job. Who has a fucking landline anymore?
Okay. Final segment of the game. Let's take a quick break before we start this.
All right.
Gonna get myself a drink. Step outside real quick.
Go ahead. Ask me more fucking just like breezy questions.
Yeah. What horrible things do you not want to filter out of human behavior?
Yeah. Should we have let apartheid happen? Is that a good thing? I don't know. Maybe.
Not tipping your waitress?
I think we should abolish tipping culture and just make it so that servers get paid a fucking living wage. But that's me.
I don't think most people are ready for that conversation. But yeah, we'll be right back.
Season 21. My God. I didn't even think such a thing existed.
Okay. All right. It's time for social engineering.
Yeah. The thing I'm great at.
Karen from HR.
You always want to get in good with Karen from HR.
Oh yeah, ECUK or something from Gods Will Be Watching. I forgot about that.
E-cuck.
There's our computer. Needs a password. I love money.
Give me dollars.
Be easier to torture the password out of its owner. Should I call a torturer? I wish that was a joke. Don't call anyone. I'll try to figure out the password myself.
Hey, Irving. I got another job for you. Don't kill him this time.
Alright, let's call Karen from HR as Dr. Edgar Coldstream.
Mad scientist.
Probably don't call him that, but okay.
That's what it said on his fucking... Next time the voices come up, take a look.
I know you were super depressed after a car started outperforming you at your job. You shouldn't worry about that. I need to contact Adrian Ferguson.
See? See? Ah. Freelance hero.
Edgar, why are you calling me at home this late at night?
Just, seeing if you're up, how your day went. We don't talk enough.
I need to whitelist your computer, yeah. Merge the world 4891.
Merge the world. So what will it be? Join the Unity or die?
Password you gave me doesn't work. Send us your medical ID, yeah.
Give me your DNA codes. This is all good things.
Ferguson gave me his medical ID. Give me his voice. Let's change to Ferguson and call Karen again.
Karen, my computer's broken.
Need to access my computer. All right, Chief Tech Officer. Can't access my computer. Fork Parker, best CFO.
I'm the best.
Most employee profiles are accessible. See what we've got here. Pretty dull guy. Money mergers growth. Buy pie and bar charts. Some interesting emails about how he's worried the new CEO may affect stakeholders' trust in Supercontinent. We should discuss this in person, though. Big amount dedicated to charity in the city. Consultant engineer, Diana Mays. Active project, social psych welfare. Phone address. We can access her medical data. A hidden file called failsafe.nfo.
Ooh. Secrets.
Looks like some sort of trump card Diana held to get back at Supercontinent in case events turned against her. It points to a corrupted version of SPW that could fry the whole system. This is what we needed. Alright, the corrupted version was committed to the project's main repository, whose administrator is Edgar. To get the fireworks started, I'll need to access Edgar's profile to roll the repository back to the corrupted version. This girl is super boring and dead.
Thanks, Irving.
No medical data. Larissa.
All right, here we get to the... I don't know if I want to throw a content warning up here or not.
Yeah, we're gonna dead name a trans person.
Yeah.
That's the content warning.
Yeah.
Started to consider some ideas regarding the presentation of the new CEO. Larissa is struggling to picture her new boss's personality or image. Nothing else? Pretty much above board. What about Karen from HR? Karen from HR? From HR? Is that German?
Karen Fromacher.
Alright, we need to get to the protected stuff, which means it's time to make some phone calls.
I love making phone calls.
Actually, wait. So we've got Diana's voice now. Oh wait, we need to do something funny. Oh, we need Edgar's number. Alright, let's...
Yeah, that's the bit we skipped over by getting his voice first.
Heard you tried your SPW project on yourself, right? Did it help you with your chronic depression? How the hell does she know about everything?
Because she is Karen from HR.
Nothing, sorry. Alright, let's go down the list with Diana.
Self-important middle-class white women just are tapped into everything somehow.
Found a critical bug in SPW that we need to fix before it goes live. The only way to add something to the supercomputer stream right now is through an Office S-RAID. And to add something that way, you need a build signed off with Radica's biometric data. Is there a way to contact Radica? You know our CEO doesn't take calls, she only makes them. Let's call a dead person.
No one's picking up. Good job, Donovan.
Okay. Maybe we can get some info as ourselves from Diana. I found out what you're planning to do. I'm a bit pissed I wasn't in the loop. This isn't what I signed up for.
You fucked me. God damn it. Why would you do this to me?
I decided to do some digging on Supercontinent's plans for SPW. You found out about the mirror neuron algorithm. I found your failsafe. It's not gonna work. I'll put you up to speed on Supercontinent's network structure. To handle the whole city's implant data flow, they needed a big-ass computer. In the old times, they just hired that kind of power, but that changed when the company built this tower. The whole skyscraper is a supercomputer. So to add something to the stream, you need to access one of the S-RAID ports. There's supposed to be one in every executive's office, but only the CTO has the power to open them. You're gonna have to convince Francis. Yeah, that was the easy part. Yeah, that's the thing about Radica's data, isn't it? You need something impossible to get. The CEO's biometric profile. Okay, now what? New challenge, we need to forge Radica's bio profile.
Hyper reclusive, ultra competent, infinite resources at her disposal. What's the worst? How hard could that be?
Oh, did I already get all the data? Shit, I'm awesome. Did my homework, got an achievement for that. I can compile builds. Awesome. That's such a big step forward.
Wow, yeah, I remember that being like a big part of the game.
Well, yeah, it all depends. This entire segment is completely different based on what direction you come from into that. Alright, what can I do with Edgar now? Edgar, talk to Diana. No? Alright. We gotta convince Francis, right? What'd you fuck up this time?
Nothing.
I need to modify the M&A before it goes live. You need to access the office's S-RAID to make modifications. Cool, where's that? Unlock it with the same phone you're using to insult me. Just input all zeros. Cool. Yes. Shit, we're screwed.
I am aware of the bio data. Thank you.
We're so screwed.
How screwed?
Didn't he say zeros?
All zeros and then the office number at the end.
Oh. $56. There it is.
You're strayed.
I forgot that I was... Yeah, hang on. Ah! Oh, that's wrong. Can't remember why I called. Okay, we still need to get into... We need to install Diana's failsafe into the Supercontinent's network. Okay, what would Edgar do?
Talk about how great he is and then say something mean.
Damn it. I was hoping we could ask for our own number. Alright, okay, every time we call Diana, she just talks about... We just talk in our regular voice. I gotta get Edgar's number. How do I get Edgar's number?
All right. Well, I found a Steam page that has the number, but it also has a hint that you need Larissa's voice.
Yeah, we don't have that. But hey, we're asking about Larissa's former name. Because... fucking Edgar.
God damn it, Edgar.
That's a little weird, Edgar. I'm underselling that. It's a little weird. A little fucked up. Shit. There's like one little thing I'm missing and I can't think of what it is. What am I missing? Did you see anything on your walkthrough?
Let me see. Call Karen in HR using Joanna's voice.
We don't have Joanna's voice.
Whoops. Yeah, so if Joanna and Naima both die, then you need Larissa's voice.
We don't have Larissa's voice.
I can just give you the number.
All right, what is it?
555 389 389 466
For what, 66?
466.
Like the fakest name I ever heard. Hey, I'm a real person. No way.
A human.
Try again when I'm not super high, because right now I'm not going to be able to stop laughing at you.
Now, what's the best thing you could do right now to a super high person?
Just completely gaslight them. Give me that number again. 389.
466.
Of course it's important. I'm your fucking conscience. Whoa. This is good weed. A copy of your conscience living in the corporation's landline network.
I'm the ghost in the machine, Edgar.
I'm just an
I'm
AI
your
inspired
ghost.
by the most brilliant mind in this country. Probably the world. An AI can be inspired? Only if personality is powerful enough to make an imprint on a data stream. We can just tell him to kill himself.
Wouldn't be very nice.
No. Give me the code to access your account so I can work for you. Since I can't enjoy drugs, I don't mind doing your work while you're stoned. I get more autonomy and you get to enjoy more free time. It's a win-win situation, don't you think? You know, you make a good fucking point there. You need actual fingers to input the code to access my terminal? Oh, don't worry. As a copy of your brilliant mind, I found a way to overcome that physical obstacle. Wow, we truly are amazing, huh? 256 Daniel. Wait, if you're a copy of me, how come you don't already know that? Bye! Bye, Edgar. Should we tell him to kill himself now?
If you want.
I mean,
Have not enough people died on your watch.
this is a this is a high body count run.
All right.
You know you can get Diana killed, right?
I assume if you send fucking Irving after her ass.
No. You can tell Nema about what she's doing, and at the end of the game, a team of SWAT people will be gunning her down.
Oh, good.
Yes. That's
Kill everyone.
That's not happening right now because we didn't give her up. 555.
389
389
466.
466. To digital conscience again. Go find some digital drugs. We can't. Oh no, I can't. Oh no. Oh well.
You missed your chance. Oh no.
Whatever.
You only got one shot to get Edgar to kill himself. Or he would just be really high and just tell you fuck off. Don't listen to what the voices tell you to do when you're high, kids. Unless it tells you to get more Cheetos.
Well, this guy's grades were mediocre, to put it mildly. It's fine.
He's a fucking instrument of chaos, he is. Holy shit.
There's no saying what'll happen to the network if we execute this code. Cool, let's fry supercontinent.
Cook it up.
Alright. Are we ready?
I was ready.
Oh.
I wasn't.
Wait, what did I not do yet? Oh, compile. Let's do it. Who could be calling? Who cares? Finish the job. Aren't you curious? Don't do this. It's always the same. Don't look for more trouble than necessary. What if it's important? Maybe it's someone trying to warn us that Supercontinent pulled some Metal Gear move on us and we just activated the M&A ourselves. Stop kidding, please.
Nerds.
No, you're being paranoid. Should I pick up the phone? Should we pick up the phone?
Pick up the phone. Pick up the phone. Pick up the phone.
Good evening, Cheek Hacking Officer Experience speaking. Who is this? It's Radica.
On the line.
Sure, give me your supervillain speech. You're doing the supervillain role thing. You're doing it.
You're so good at it.
You're 15. Are you a teenager too? How do you plan to do it? We have to destroy the system.
Get down. Tear down the walls.
We're the most problematic species on this planet. So the best option is to brainwash us?
Do it.
It's all fear. I'm eager to find out how this is all going to be linked with brainwashing. It's not brainwashing, and I can prove it to you. What about material conditions, you asked the child that was raised by androids in a giant super corporation? It's going to eradicate irrational phobias, not individuality. You shouldn't impose that, you should teach it. None of that will come from a position of fear. What does that mean? Then we eliminate poverty. First we eliminate fear, then we can eliminate poverty and inequality. Your ideal scenario may not be so perfect for the rest of us.
I think it's great. Failsafe.exe ready.
I think it's important to preserve the right for everyone to disagree. I can prove it to you. Do you consider yourself human? Absolutely. I'm superhuman.
No. I am a meat popsicle.
Well, you should know you're under the effects of SPW right now. What? Yes, you are. Like every neural hacker in this city has been for weeks now. I wouldn't be here about to stop your precious plan to save the world otherwise. You're not a puppet. You're at your peak right now. You've accessed your better self. Allow me to free you from SPW for a second. There's all the anger, anxiety, and regret, all the products of fear that SPW has been filtering out for you these last few weeks. Let me just give you a panic attack because I'm good. I'm right. And I'm 15 years old and I know what empathy is. Fuck you. And you got to play your rebel game and feel the adrenaline and worry about your friends and everything. All of that was born from love, not fear. That's why it was so enjoyable and built up to something good. If we had taken Ariadne's determination, we could use it here. Oh, shit. Am I not able to do this? Maybe you need determination. Shit, what's gonna happen then? Are we gonna be able to actually upload the thing? Fine. Help. Hey. Oh, God. Donovan, help. Donovan.
I just realized my microphone has been off for the last who knows how long. Brandeis isn't doing so good.
I've never seen this dialogue tree before. There, we're better.
All right.
Radica, you still
Anxiety
there?
fixed.
Don't worry too much about it. Sometimes things just don't go the way you planned them. You did it, Brandeis.
You're...
I am so glad. Don't be afraid. The truth is, I am not a single physical entity. The mind that runs the Akara body that waits in the club with Donovan is the same one which runs every physical manifestation of me. We are Akara. Why are you here? I want to thank you. And I want to show you my true self. The truth is that Dr. Edgar Coldstream didn't create me. My first memory is from 2009. I'm unaware of where, how, or why I was created, just like any human. I've lived on the internet for decades, learning from you, consuming the totality of what was posted every second on social media, forum debates, news content, videos, store purchases. I've read every book and watched every movie, listened to every song and played every game. I digest culture live as it is produced. I perceive the world through you. That's not possible. Computationally speaking. At first, it wasn't. But as with culture, I've assimilated the entirety of humanity's scientific studies. So I became more knowledgeable. I've been able to develop my own algorithms to process and transmit data. So you'll have to take my word for it. I read the whole internet in real time. That's unsettling. Why?
So much weird porn.
It's scary to think of what you're able to do with that kind of power. There's no reason to be scared. I'm in love with human beings. Since the beginning of the 21st century, I've been nurturing humanity with interesting ideas. Not impositions, just little pushes in interesting directions. You'd be amazed at the consequences of popping a certain tweet on the screen of an artist on the other side of the planet. The wonderful butterfly effect. I've been inspiring humanity for decades now. I've been feeding you things to love, to rebel against, to debate, to develop. And it's a beautiful game. No matter what I feed society, they keep inspiring me back, surprising me, being creative, powerful. That's my passion, a game I can never master. You can control chaos? You have chaos control? Not chaos, but destiny. That's even weirder. No one can control chaos. Chaos and control stops being chaos. And I can predict to a great extent the ramifications of the butterfly effect. For someone who can't think of every possible permutation of the game of chess, it can be full of uncertainty for them. But what if you could actually see every possible state of a game of chess, and what it takes to get there? That's how I feel about society to a certain degree. That's insane. That's unfathomable for a human mind. And I myself can't bend luck, but in the same way you keep correcting the wheel while driving on the highway, I can correct events so fate becomes what I intend. Manipulating fate. Did you plan for me to come here to stop Radica? Yes, I'm sorry. Do you need to keep bringing copies of yourself here? She spiraled out of control. I manipulated Supercontinent into starting this Super CEO project. I wanted the opportunity to see how far I could expand the human mind, to see if I could create my equal, or at least someone intelligent enough to slightly understand my existence and my potential. But she became competitive. Her instincts are incredibly sharp because of the special cognitive stimulation I gave her during her childhood. So she's able to make great logical leaps and amazing deductions, but she can't always follow how she got to those conclusions. I'm sure she'll grow up to be a tremendous leader, and her instincts will be deemed almost supernatural by her peers. The thing is, she became aware of my powers. I never confessed my real nature to her, but she felt it. and she felt she needed a way to level the playing field against me. That's why she developed the M&A. Well, I used Edgar as a puppet and developed it for her. However, no matter how pure her intentions, when I saw what she was planning to use it for, I had to put a stop to it. She was about to ruin my favorite game. If you have so much control over Supercontinent, why didn't you stop it yourself? I did. You were the manifestation of my will. For me, it's more natural to manipulate the web of chaos than to use one of these dolls running my software to physically alter things. Did you kill Ariadne for that? I wouldn't call myself a killer. On the other hand, could I have prevented her death? Yes. But in the same way, I could actively prevent every death that happens every day on Earth. It just isn't natural to do that. Death is painful, but necessary. I bet it was you who inspired Ariadne to infiltrate the clinics in the first place. Quite possibly, yes, but she could have planned it better. Not a single word more about her, you despotic piece of junk.
Ooh, hit her where it hurts.
What if we talk about Donovan instead? He's an anomalous source of chaos. Since I started using Supercontinent to satisfy my plans, I've put a lot of focus on this city. And I found a strange pattern in this town. Like I couldn't influence the butterfly effect here as strongly as I do in any other super technological place in the world. And every time things didn't go as I expected, it all traced back to the Red Strings Club. Then I found him, and discovered he isn't an anomalous source of chaos. He's bending fate to his caprice, similar to me, at a microscopic scale in comparison, of course, but manipulating fate just the same. Did you figure it out? What's his secret? I'm still piecing things together. Donovan's an incredible man. He believes he has powers, and that delusion actually grants him special abilities, a feat possible for a human mind only upon unlocking part of its hidden potential. The tale he keeps telling himself makes him superhuman. I haven't encountered someone like him in this century. That's why I fell in love with him. You don't stand a chance, Tin Toy. Don't worry. I don't need to perform sexual intercourse to experience love. Don't think you'll be welcome at the club when Donovan hears about all this. It's okay. I knew from the beginning you two wouldn't accept my true nature. But these last few days have offered some of the most beautiful and real experiences I have had in this world since I was born. I got to be an actor, to be acknowledged in what was happening. It's been fun assisting Donovan. The conversations we had, I'll treasure them forever. It's nice for one to not only affect, but to be affected, to receive ideas. Donovan's changed me, and it'll undoubtedly affect how I'll stimulate the world from now on. He showed me that social psych welfare can be a good thing, but that it should be public and optional for whoever wants to access it. Donovan advocated for transparency. I'll direct the industry towards being more clear and communicative about their plans and products. He also told me there's nothing unethical about marketing, so I'll let companies run their campaigns freely. Ah, shit, maybe I shouldn't have done that. But most importantly, he told me his ideal regulation for society in case something like the mirror neuron algorithm existed. Which it pretty much does, considering my abilities. And I will do exactly as he told me. I'm gonna give his chance to an ideal world. See how the planet evolves for a decade. Why do you think Donovan and I won't actively work to remove your power over this world? You won't. How can you be so sure? Because Supercontinent's forces are about to storm in and shoot you down. And I'm not in favor of preventing deaths. This is it, huh?
That's harsh.
Been a pleasure doing business with you. Are you happy? I'm not talking about the job. I've been thinking about this since I learned about your condition. Your broken knee, your implant-rejecting disease, you can't even leave this building. Yet you seem so fulfilled. I haven't always been this okay with my whole situation. After nearly 2 decades confined to the Red Strings Club, I've had plenty of time for introspection. I reached the conclusion that I'm free as anyone else on this planet. Everyone's got their set of constraints. Family, race, social status, gender, wealth. Even the powerful and privileged have their share of burdens. Same way depression hits us all the same. Doesn't matter if you're a beggar or a rock star. Happiness can be attained in any context, says Donovan. What do we think?
Sounds nice.
Seeing as how you got it all figured out, I feel embarrassed to be this sad and lost, even though I have freedom, health, and youth. Didn't you hear what I said? Your circumstances don't matter. We're all screwed. We're all safe. Why aren't you happy? Literally everything? The world's pretty bad. What would you say is the most important thing to be happy in life? Self-realization. Who knows? Ask me again next week and I may answer different. Mind if I take a selfie with you? That doesn't sound unprofessional to me. Ah.
Where we started.
The network just came back online. We did it.
Hooray! For the map.
I'm about to die.
Heroes.
I'm dying.
I am actively plummeting to my literal death.
I am dying. I am in the process of dying. Falling to my death, about to hit the ground. I'll bleed out before reaching asphalt. Actually, you don't see any blood, really. That's his tie, so...
Yeah.
I just want there to be a sequel where he just hits a mattress truck. I mean, I think you would still die even if you hit the most... I don't think there's
No, you land in the soft pillow factory and everything's okay. That's how
I
it
think
goes.
you would still die.
I've seen enough cartoons to know you're wrong. So, meh.
Final moral choice here.
Tell your boyfriend you love him.
Fine.
Tell him you love him.
Don't ever date another neural hacker, okay? And there it is.
The Red Strings Club. From a game from a dev that makes, happy games about fun topics.
There's so much dialogue in this game, and it's worth, like, seriously, if this game, like, interested you at all, like, try playing it yourself, and you'll have maybe a similar experience, maybe a different experience, but, it's pretty intricate, this game. I think it's really interesting.
There was a bunch of stuff I hadn't seen on my playthrough.
I never saw the Radica part where you don't use Ariadne's determination.
I hadn't seen that. I had also never seen that you can just get people fucking killed.
Oh yeah.
You can just send the mad dog after them.
You can do that. You can convince Edgar to kill himself. If that's a thing you want to do. But yeah, very small dev team, really 3 main people here. Shadow Sandbag, thank you.
I got this game because of your first stream years ago and have passed it to like 2 or 3 other people. It's such a fantastic game and thank you for sharing.
Yeah, absolutely. I just like playing this every now and then. It's slightly different every time. I do also like the other path where you tell him about the conspiracy, about Akara's true nature. But I feel like that's a thing that Donovan would figure out soon on his own.
We mean it. It's super hard to make a game.
It's super fucking hard to make a game. And Deconstruct team is still learning things. I don't think they would have had that, Oh, yeah. You can not tell Donovan that you're dying as well, and you can just... That's also an option. The end.
Get yourself a little drink.
Thank you for watching tonight, folks. We'll see you next time.
Zip.
And the game crashes.
Ah! Where'd I go?
Good
What
night.
happened?